Welcome to this biohacking technology. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see our technology at work with a dog. Here you find the dog with that green sack on its back, on its by its bottom. That sack is our technology. It's a magnet with a technology built in, and it's the dog able to walk about. There's a dog walking around with a green sack on its on the tail end there. As a result of that technology, that dog was able to walk, and that dog was had motion in its body. And you'll see in a minute now, here it is, the technology has been removed from the dog. So now they're taking out the technology, it's taken off the dog, and there it is, the dog cannot move. This is what happens, the dog cannot move because he no longer has the technology on him. So the dog cannot move. So pretty much from what we're seeing, it looks like the dog is paralyzed. The dog cannot walk for whatever purpose. The dog is stuck, cannot walk. You just cannot walk without the technology. Very powerful. It's called the FIR, F-I-R technology. With it has magnets and stones, and it's amazing technology. You can do your research on the FIR technology. And so this technology was created by a Japanese scientist who was looking for the cure for cancer. He was looking for the cure of cancer, and anyway, he found this product. So now look, it's going to be placed back on the animal. And see what happens here when it's put back on the dog. Remember, the dog just could not walk, and now it's back on the dog. And look what happens here. The dog gets up. Look, he gets up and is moving again. Amazing, amazing, amazing. The powerful technology, biohacking technology, the FIR technology. And we have this in beds with over 1,000 magnets. I think this magnet has less than 10 magnets, but we have the beds with over 1,000 magnets. We have pillows, we have pillowcases, we have just a lot of different products. We have water bottles, we have the sandals, the insoles. In a minute you'll see some of the products that we have. And because of these because of these products carrying these carrying this biohacking technology, people are now sleeping better. They're going without pain.
Contamos con don René. Según el diagnóstico que él tiene es un
Parkinson atípico prematuro.
¿Cuáles son tus síntomas?
Rigidez total en los dos hemisferios y temblor en la mano derecha involuntario.
Involuntario en la mano derecha. ¿Y puedes caminar con él?
Voy a hacer mi máximo esfuerzo por lucirle este lindo traje. Esto es lo máximo que puedo hacer. ¿Qué me toca? Sí.
¿Y solito sin el
No, imposible.
aparato?
No, me toca tener soporte.
¿Sí? ¿Así no puedes darle un pasito?
No.
¿Tienes algún dolor?
Como si hubiera pisado un chicle grande.
Sí, pues también pegote ahí debajo. No con un tiempo a tiempo. Ahora el brazalete. ¿Dónde tienes más dolor? Hace un dolor localizado. Y está acá,
Yo te iba a preguntar una cosa.
Hicimos toda la tecnología,
Hoy no tomaste medicamento.
2 brazaletes,
A las 5.
una faja abdominal, un rabatán en la cervical y le estamos dando agua estructurada.
Sí, sí, bajó bastante.
¿Los brazos siempre los puede levantar así o
Cuando estoy arriba se me dificulta levanto hasta acá, pero
sientes que te ha ayudado en este poquito de tiempo?
sí, la verdad sí. Y me bajó mucho la...
Y el temblor.
Antes que toca para la y sí me da más temblor.
Igual usted tiene que tener en cuenta que no lleva ni 2 horas. Va a ver a medida que pase más tiempo. Ya llegó a donde era, por fin llegó a donde era. Le dijeron que nunca iba a poder hacerlo.
Sí.
Sí, que cada día esté peor.
Que cada día ibas a estar peor.
Sí, claro.
Mira los giros. Tan hermoso. ¿No podías hacer esos giros? poco a poco. Apenas llevamos 2 horas. ¿Cuántas horas sin tomar medicamento? Desde las 5 de la mañana fue la última vez. Y el efecto le dura 2 horas. Y desde las 5 de la mañana tomó el primer medicamento y no tomaba más. ¡Qué bendición! Sí, rapidísimo.
Muchas gracias.
Tranquilo, relajado, René.
I'm not just where you pour the water, I exist to transform what you drink. When water enters me and you shake me for a few seconds, my technologies start to work. I help reduce the oxidation potential, balance the pH, lower the chlorine, and increase the oxygenation of the water. The supermagnet organizes the structure of the water, making it easier for your body to absorb. The result is lighter, more balanced water, ready to truly hydrate you.
I'm not just an insole, I'm biohacking in every step. I combine technology and comfort to take care of your feet from the very first movement. I absorb impact, stimulate strategic points, and turn every step into more balance, more comfort, and greater well-being. I'm not just a mask, I speed up relaxation, deepen your sleep, and help you rest better, even during naps or while traveling. With power and technology applied to comfort, I turn just a few minutes of rest into real recovery for your body.
Very well, Alan. And what is Nippon Flex? Nippon Flex is the largest biohacking company in the world. Biohacking is the way you give your body energy so it can recover itself. You give it the infrared that comes from the sun, the magnets that come from the earth, and the negative ions that are present in the forest, in waterfalls on rainy days. That feeling you get when you relax, when it's raining, it makes you want to sleep, right? Well, that's biohacking. We have a line called the Energy Line, where we offer a full range of accessories, bracelets, insoles, waistbands. We help people with pain, inflammation, migraines, spinal problems, poor circulation, stress, diabetes, depression, hypertension. Do you know anyone who suffers from any of these problems? I know quite a few people, many friends who have a lot of ailments, but specifically, how could these kinds of people benefit, Alan? In that case, I would recommend the Health Combo, which comes with the bracelet and the squeeze. There we have the insole for shoes and our pillow. Why? Our water is for treating the internal part, the bracelet and the insole are to treat our body during the day to improve circulation, reduce pain, and give us more energy. And then we have the pillow, which will help us with our rest.
Stay tuned because I want to show you the wellness kit that is enhancing the lives of millions of people all over the world. Number 1, the Sphere Negative Ion Bracelet, which helps balance the body's magnetic field and improves cellular communication, instantly boosting vital energy. The result, more strength, balance, endurance, and flexibility. All of this happens instantly and naturally. Second, our insoles, which work on the entire lower part of the body. It improves the functioning of organs and glands. It helps produce more energy, promotes relaxation, improves physical and emotional well-being, relieves pain, facilitates the elimination of toxins, has an anti-inflammatory effect on feet and legs, and combats fluid retention. All of that is in our insoles. And finally, the alkaline squeezy. It helps to change the water molecules, making it much lighter with 6 technologies. It helps restore the cellular system, stimulates stem cells, inhibits diseased cells, balances metabolism, prevents cardiovascular diseases, reduces muscle pain, detoxifies the body, combats insomnia, revitalizes the skin, enhances aesthetics and beauty, and truly offers many more benefits. In summary, the best water in the world. And this would be the wellness kit you need today to complement your daily life.
So here we find a pig that for some reason seems like this pig cannot walk, and they're trying to get the pig to move, but you can see where the rear leg, that pig is having a problem with walking on that rear leg. So as you can see, poor the pig there is in pain, cannot move. And now he's about to take off his wrist band, and that is a Fur Technology wristband that we have. That's the one that we wear on our wrist. So now he takes off the band, and he's putting the band on the side of the neck of the pig. So now what happens is that he's making direct contact. The fur power is making direct contact with the pig's body, and you'll see what happens here in a minute. So now we find the pig gets up, and it begins to move. Here it is. The pig gets up and begins to move and begins to walk. Now I'm sure this pig has not walked in a long time, and so it's amazing to see what happens here. The pig is walking. Amazing technology.
Professor and Dr. Komuro, the Japanese scientist who invented FIR, synthetic far infrared, was in Moringa visiting the Nippon Flex headquarters. Welcomed by the board, the inventor praised the work performed in every stage of production and said he was very satisfied with the exclusive partnership he has with the Nippon Flex company.
The FIR was developed by me. It can only be found in Nippon Flex products. The company is my exclusive partner.
In every department, Dr. Komuro received detailed information about the production process, approving and commending all of the procedures. At the end of the visit, he gave thanks for the warm reception and the kindness from all the directors and employees. He again highlighted the exclusive partnership with Nippon Flex, the only company that uses the genuine FIR, the synthetic far infrared.
It has now been 3 years since I began working in partnership with Nippon Flex. In these 3 years, I am seeing a development, a very significant growth here. Looking ahead, I imagine it will grow much more as people come to understand it better, and I am very happy to be able to collaborate with your growth, with the growth of Nippon Flex.
On this occasion, the contract between Nippon Flex and Dr. Komuro's company was renewed.